I want to start the video off by saying this. I really hope that this breaking news isn't true. I really do, because I've been doing nothing but defending Tyson Fury these past weeks, especially against the LDBC, because those guys have been doing everything they can to try and ruin the reputation of Tyson Fury because they're angry that he beat Deontay Wilder. So I really hope that as more information comes out, it comes out that this was not true. I really hope. And another thing I want to say is this. Let's keep in mind that these allegations that are coming out for Tyson Fury, against Tyson Fury, are for the Vladimir Klitschko fight. They are for the Vladimir Klitschko fight, not the Deontay Wilder fight. Let's just keep that in mind, because you already see the LDBC coming out here basically using this allegation that came out against Tyson Fury, and they're trying to say, you see, I told you Tyson Fury was a cheat. Yeah, he cheated against Wilder. This allegation has nothing to do with the Deontay Wilder fight. Has nothing to do with the supposed illegal tampered gloves. This has to do with a fight that occurred 5 years ago in the year 2015 against Vladimir Klitschko. Okay, so just let's keep that in mind. This has nothing to do with Tyson Fury's performance against Deontay Wilder. This has to do with 5 years ago. Okay, so I'm going to get on to reporting this. Okay, member of Tyson Fury's team paid farmer £25,000 to hide failed drug tests. Now, the Daily Mail was the website that basically broke this news. So, all right. In a bizarre twist to an already unusual career, a member of WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury has been accused of bribing a British farmer with £25,000 to help cover up a failed drug test the fighter took in 2015 ahead of a mediocre rise in the sport. All right. And it says Martin Carefoot, a Lancashire farmer, says Fury's entourage offered the money in exchange for testimony to UK anti-doping investigators that admitted to supplying Fury and his cousin, fellow boxer Hughie Fury, with uncastrated wild boar, which would account for them testing positive for the banned steroid nandrolone. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Carefoot says he never received the payment after signing 2 witness statements at the time. In 2017, Carefoot completed 2 signed witnesses statements to say he provided wild boar to the Furies, which were passed to the boxers' lawyers, who gave them to anti-doping investigators. The second included a line that read, "I supplied a range of animal meats and offal to Team Fury, including wild boar and pigs." Carefoot now claims those statements are in the possession of the Mail on Sunday were lies. He said, "I have never kept wild boar. I have killed a wild boar." In making the allegation that he received an offer of £25,000 for his help, Carefoot told the Mail on Sunday, "I just went along with it. And they always dangled this carrot that I was going to get paid. When things got quite serious, they offered me a sum of money before I went to court in London, and a sum of money after I went along with them, because I suppose in my own way, I was just helping them out." After the UCAD finished its investigations, both boxers were handed backdated 2-year bans, which allowed their fighting careers to continue. Fury recently became the undisputed. All right. Back in England, the UCAD is looking for more information on the latest claims. We will always review any potential evidence and retaliation to any. Okay. So there you have it, basically. As you can see, guys, so there you have it. As you can see, a man by the name of Martin Carefoot has basically alleged that a team member of Tyson Fury's camp basically went to him and they basically bribed him. They said, listen, we'll pay you 25,000 pounds if you help us cover up a failed drug test. And he basically said that he came up with this story that he was given, I guess, the Furies, and he's talking about the two Furies, Tyson Fury and his cousin Huey Fury. He was supplying them with wild boar meat. And they're saying that was like a big thing that helped Fury, with his case in the 2015 case, right? Where I guess he was like, he failed a drug test back in 2015, I believe, when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. But now that this farmer has come out and he said this, and he said that this was a fabricated lie, obviously people are looking at this like, all right, this does not look good for Tyson Fury, because basically what they're saying is they paid this farmer to come up with a fabricated lie just to lower, the punishment of, because remember, he received a 2-year ban. But obviously, if this is true, if this story is true, it could be worse, right? It's not a good thing to be lying to, UCAT and stuff like that, right? Like the question I have is, why wait 5 years? Like, that's the question I have for the farmer, right? It's 2020. This fight occurred in 2015, the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Why wait 5 years to come out of nowhere and finally admit to the truth? If this is true, why wait 5 years? Doesn't that seem odd to you? Can you imagine waiting 5 years for payment? He's saying that he came out because he couldn't take it anymore. He couldn't keep this a secret anymore. And he was also pissed that Fury's team didn't pay him, the money that they promised. So that's my question. Why wait 5 years to finally come out and ask for payment, or tell people the truth? Wouldn't you have said that immediately after you realize, okay, these people are not paying me my money? They're not giving me my money. Wouldn't, I would imagine I would do that. I wouldn't wait no fucking 5 years to finally, rat somebody out because I'm like, what? These people aren't paying me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of odd. Another thing is, you have to keep in mind, he didn't say Fury was the one who went to him. He said his team. And we have to keep in mind, this is just a statement that this man's saying. How do we know that it's 100% true? How do we know that he was actually the guy who signed these witness statements to say he provided the Furies with wild boar meat? So like, he came up with this fabricated lie. How do we know? I'm going to have to wait and see for more information. I'm going to have to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait and see for more information. I'm not going to accuse Tyson Fury of anything. I'm going to wait to see what happens. I've only seen 2 reports, but I just think it's a little suspicious that a guy waits 5 years to then rat somebody out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, do not take this. Even let's say Fury actually did do this. Let's say let's say he's guilty of this. Even if he is guilty of this, Fury, right? And let's say he actually bribed this guy. Even if he is guilty of this, this has nothing to do with the Deontay Wilder fight. The LDBC is trying to be like, oh, look, you see, I told you he's the dirty cheater, Tyson Fury. And they're just using this as more fuel. They're already accusing him of this fake tampering gloves nonsense. And now that this story came out, they're using that as fuel. Oh, man, you see that? I told you he was a cheat. But let's just remember, this has nothing to do with the tampered gloves that the LDBC is accusing him with. This has to do with a fight that happened 5 years ago, okay? So, again, I'm going to have to just sit back and... what do you guys think of this information? Please let me know in the comment section below of this video. I would truly appreciate that. But I'm going to have to just wait to see more information of this news. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.